Sell level entry properties. Good for value investing. You get it at a very affordable rate and
Mm-hmm.
get out at mid level where you
Mm-hmm.
make a lot of money. And some people say, oh, once I buy it and it's under acquisition, I've done my survey, I just want to stop there. You said something about perfecting a
Mm-hmm.
title. So I want you to emphasize more on the importance of perfecting your title, just briefly.
Okay, so briefly, perfection of title means that you have registered your title with the government. So you now have a title that can be verified at the land registry. But if you just buy from Monile or you buy from a real estate company and that title has not been perfected, there is no evidence that you bought the land at the land registry. So the government can decide to do anything they want. They'll
Oh,
just
really?
check and they'll just check and see that, oh, this area nothing is going on here. Even if there are people that have built there, they look at it and say, okay, nothing is going on here. Okay, it's under acquisition, it's our land.
Mm,
You understand?
yeah.
So we can still do something about it. They can decide to give another person government allocation in that place. Yes, somebody reached out to me. She bought, I think, about 1 acre
Mm-hmm.
in one of these places that a developer has now taken over now.
Yes.
Right? She bought it from Monile, but she didn't do anything about it. Although
Wow.
the title was also bad. So the government had, of course,
All moral grounds.
the yes, we have to take it back,
Wow.
right? So that's why you just need to proceed. Just proceed. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. And doing title is about starting. Once you start, little by little, it's not one day that they will say go and bring these
Everything.
millions of naira. No.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
every stage, you keep paying what you need to pay until you finish. And once you are done, you're fine. And it also adds value to the land.
True.
So it's an investment. When you buy land as an entry level person and you invest in title, it's an investment. You can't sell it at the same amount
Yeah.
that the person beside you is selling, his or her own. So that's just it.
Oh, that's awesome. So can you run us through like some basic steps for somebody who buys from an entry level to like third to perfection for somebody who wants to know, oh, if I buy this property today, what do I need to do?
So it now depends on the title that you have currently. So when you chart it, some may have acquisition.
Let's start with acquisition,
Yes,
which is like 50%
50%.
safer. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's acquisition, preferably a global acquisition where it's not committed for a particular project, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing is first go and do your survey at least.
One.
You understand? Once you do your survey, you do your deed.
Yeah.
I always advise people do your survey first before you do deed.
Okay.
But most people, because they don't have money for survey, you say let me quickly do deed.
Yeah.
So what
Take
I
ownership.
usually,
Yeah.
yes, take on at least let them sign that they
Yes.
sold it.
Sold it.
So because survey does not, this is like
I mean, and expose it.
survey does not show ownership.
Yeah, survey doesn't show ownership.
But a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
They just feel that, oh, when I have survey, I have survey. Where is the deed? It is deed that shows ownership. But deed alone too does not show ownership, because if you see deed and without survey to show the specific place,
Yeah.
then your ownership is not complete. You are just telling me uh, Admiralty Way, Lekki 48 or so number. Tomorrow they can pull off that number.
Wow.
And there are a lot of places where you don't even have number. All these emerging areas, developing areas.
Yeah.
We just say is K2 K2 is broad, a lot of acres. So where is your own?
Yeah.
It is the survey that will show it.
Yeah.
So don't go and do survey alone and not do deed. Don't do deed alone without survey.
Okay.
But some people don't have the money to do survey at some point. So what I usually do for them is, okay, when they now do the survey, I will incorporate the details of the survey into the deed, and then we'll reprint it and then give to the person, right?
Okay.
That's, of course, way of helping people who may not be able to afford the two documents at the same time.
Nice.
So once you do your deed survey, you do your deed, right? And if you have your deed, get the family receipt preferably.
Okay.
You understand? So once you get the family receipt, and that's why I always like to deal with developers that are committed to title, so that the subscribers will not now need to go and jump the developer and go to the family and start signing deed. Because Lagos State will only recognize families.
Oh, really?
Developers are not native owners now.
Of course, yes.
So they want to go to the roots. If they want to give you CFO, they want you to provide the root of title, which is the family. You understand? So the head of family must sign, the secretary and a member
So
at
that deed
least.
is
You
important,
understand,
very
right?
powerful.
It's very important. So once you have that, then you can go ahead. So once you have that, that's why. So if you are buying from straight from family, then that receipt will be part of it, right?
True.
But if you're buying from a developer, the developer will do title for everybody,
Yes.
you know.